Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we are carrying on with our Miao Ying campaign. And we're in the middle of the Warpstone Desert, there's enemies everywhere, and everything's all scary, and we're gonna die. But other than that, it's great. So, I don't know whether to go for the Tower of Asher, or send Miao Ying north. I think I want to go for the Tower of Asher, so that way, not Miao Ying. Okay, nope, that's Miao... sorry, that's Jiao Mi, not Miao Ying. Okay, I'm an idiot. No, I was thinking that was a rebel army of these guys. There's still City of Monkeys, actually, as well. Huh. Okay, I don't know where we're going. Screw it, we're just going to end the turn and see what the hell happens. So, let's end the turn. Shangyang, the Hairy Plague. Yay. A horde of chittering spider monkeys descends from the mountains, stealing food from markets, prizing metal from carriages and window frames, and even tearing jewellery from the necks and hands of horrified civilians. So we can spend a bit of money to poison some fruit, which will give us extra control over the region, or we could let the population deal with it. These are citizens of the Celestial Empire. If they cannot deal with a few thieving monkeys themselves, they barely deserve to be they barely deserve the Moon Empress's love. Ah. Now let's poison the fruit. It'll cost some money, but we'll deal with them that way. Lace the bananas and melons with serpent venom, and this infestation will soon run its course. Disposing of the endless simian corpses will be a fiendish task, however. I mean, we have no money, but we'll do it anyway. Van Heimling's been destroyed. Caravan complete. Brilliant. That's very good news. Got another 5 grand out of that. Beautiful. Beautiful. You have really helped me out there, mate. And also, we've got a Griffin Legion Lance. So this is something that's really cool with the caravan mechanic as well. Apart from it just being really cool and offering like a bunch of like interesting sort of roleplay, you know, events and things. You can also get specific items as rewards for making it to the sort of the end of your journey there. So the Dockside traders of Eringrad, which is obviously where we sent our caravan to, have heard of Cathay only in legend and showed their respect to fellow merchants with an heirloom weapon. So we got a Griffin Legion Lance, a gift from the Griffin Legion, famed for selling their might around the world. Charge bonus plus 20 and charge bonus plus 15% for all cavalry units in the army. Really cool stuff. Really cool indeed. Unfortunately, this guy has no cavalry, so it's a bit pointless for him, to be perfectly honest. So, Dragon-Blooded Sugargun. You can head to Snake Gate in a second. Jiao Mi, I have a feeling he's headed there, I really do. Hang on, where are you?
I concur.
Yuan Shanfu is actually headed for Snake Gate. You see that little line? That line? It shows their intent. It shows their intent. And they're intending on going there. That won't do. Oh no.
From celestial glory.
Oh, this is bad news. This is bad news bears. The worst kind of bad news. Oh my god, there is one.
I am no slave.
There is one of these guys. And Lothar. Like, Jiao Mi could have just stayed down here and dealt with these guys. Although, apparently, Jiao Mi isn't at war with the Chaos armies. Huh. Well, that's very unique. Okay, let's, Oh, God, I don't know. Now I'm in that same position where I'm like, oh, do I go up there? Or do I go attack the Tower of Asher? I think I want to attack the Tower of Asher. Even though the Shrine of the Alchemist has a pretty diminished garrison. I don't necessarily mind it getting... kind of do mind it getting taken, don't I? Yeah, I probably do. I don't like the injuries we've taken, though. And they can always go back to the City of Monkeys. That might be where they're headed, actually. No, they are raiding, which makes you think that maybe they're not.
Storm Dragon.
God, what a problem. What a problem we're in. So we're going to move over there to try and help stop the enemies from running in. And here, do we give you the Griffin Legion Lance? Are we going to have cavalry in your army ever? I really don't know. We should get Swordmaster, though, and a Tax Collector. That sounds good. Potion of Speed. Power Stone. Sounds good. Let's get Power Stone. Alright, there we go. And let's get the Strength of Yang. The innate strength of the Law of Yang increases the amount of damage done whenever a spell is cast in battle. So this is really unique in the fact that it's only an area of effect rather than global. But we're going to get it. It's good. So yeah, plus 24% base weapon damage and armor piercing weapon damage.
I was born to
so a really good support thing. Just whenever she casts a spell, just everyone around her will do more damage. It's really nice and easy. I'm not sure if we can afford things.
Shaper of the Eight Winds.
Alright, Shaper of the Eight Winds. We're going to head up here. Alright, we're going to head up here.
Great Cathay's light.
Ooh, actually, if I go there, will I be able to reach? I don't know.
Descended from
Well,
celestial
she
glory.
will, right? She'll reach next turn, probably. I hope. Maybe. Let's do that. Okay, so now we have everything in the correct spot. And, I mean, I should be able to reach there next turn, but that's only if I move to the end of my movement this turn, so I'm really not sure. I'm a little concerned. Oh, and you can't move any further from where you are.
Master
Okay.
of Feng Shi.
Can you move any further?
Wind Shaper.
Oh, that's new, I think. If you exchange units now, it just uses up the rest of your movement. I think.
The dragon.
That seems to be the case. But yeah, okay, hopefully we can reach Snake Gate next turn and no harm done. Hopefully. Hopefully. One good thing, actually, is all these armies, as they start pouring in through the gate, which is inevitable because Great Bastion threat, oh god, yeah, we are one turn away from them invading. We should get a bunch of money from the spoils of war, so that should help us going a bit, you know, that should help us keep going. Ah, but we do need to upgrade something, don't we? Can I spend 2 grand? I'm not sure I can. I'm going to try and upgrade the Shrine of the Alchemist. We'll see how this goes.
Why does the Emperor forsake us?
Oh, it's scary. I don't like it. And, ooh, what's this? The Great Embassy. That puts up allegiance points by 50%. That's really cool. Allegiance points are the points that you get from allies that you spend on either taking control of their armies or recruiting some of their units into your army. Also, income from trade, diplomatic relations with all factions. That's really good. Good item. Good item. Good building. And that's quite good too. Alright, we're going to build that. It's only going to take a couple of turns. Hopefully we'll actually get it, and hopefully that will get us enough additional income that we're not going to be completely bankrupt. Because one thing I can do is actually get rid of this guy. Could actually get rid of this guy.
Dragon-blooded Shugunga.
That would save us a little bit of money. How much do you cost? 250. And it would put that down a bit, so we'd probably save about 300 a turn. Is that a lot? Ooh, I just realised. He's returned to the capital. I guess we'll just have to wait for him to come back. Normally, I'd recruit a second caravan. You can only send one caravan out at a time, but if you have 2, it means that while one is returning to the capital, the other one can be sent out. So you can sort of juggle a couple, and it means you have 2 leveling up. So if you do end up losing a caravan, at least you still have 1 capable caravan, you know?
You are nothing compared
So,
to me.
Oh well, unassigned skill points. Oh, right, yeah, my caravan master. Brilliant. Let's put up capacity. Not that we actually have the money to buy much cargo next time we send him, but... oh no. Oh, I don't like running in a deficit like this for this long. I really thought we'd have enough money just from battles, but everyone's being a bit rubbish. Speaking of being a bit rubbish, what are you guys doing here? We'll lose a peasant unit if we... Okay, that's quite annoying. I guess we're fighting this one. Alright, so, Muji-chan, you need to hide. Good lad. Perfect. Done. And, yeah, another gorgeous map. Actually, this is the map we played first. This is the first map. We started here. That's the very first battle we had. But I'll be attacking from over this way this time, so we're going to be fighting down these rice paddies, which is really cool. Oh, the reflections are great as well. There's a little house of some description. Farmhouse, I guess, technically. Or a paddy house. Don't know. So they are moving towards us. They are making an educated guess as to where we live. Alright, 37 seconds and we're in. Cool. Yo, I just love this. Like, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Little boats alongside. It's just stunning. Anyway, let's speed this up a little. 15. 10. 5. We just startled those dogs. Just startled the piss out of those dogs. Come on. Start blasting. Start blasting. Oh. I just miss all the shots, why don't you? I need to go deal with them too.
Defenders of Cathay.
Okay, good.
Raise the dragons.
Alright, let's try and line these guys up. Alright, we're in. We're in the money. I can't really hit these guys very easily. We're going to hit some of our peasants, but that's okay. Rawr. That
Peasant archer.
definitely helped. Okay,
For
good.
the moon dragon.
Offspring
Alright,
of
that'll do.
dragons.
Cool. So, you lot
Wind and
line up.
fire.
You lot line up behind. You lot line up behind us.
Understood.
Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. I am getting a slight stutter every couple of seconds. You guys noticing that?
Ready
Notice that
to
does happen
rule.
occasionally. It's very rarely. Very rarely it happens. It seems to happen more when units are trying to push through each other. I think it's the pathfinding logic. Just has the odd complication, I suppose. Yeah, it's quite rare, but it's every now and then. Every now and then it'll happen. So yeah, sorry about that. Remember, this is still like super mega pre-release. It's not. Yeah, still a ways. Serves you right for trying to climb up here. Silly goose.
I become death. Move in formation.
Alright, let's get you up on that
It
slope.
pleases the dragons.
Good. And archers. Alright, you're in guard mode. Hang on, is everyone in guard mode again? Everyone's in guard mode again.
Iron hail of gunners.
Is everyone in guard mode again? Stop being in guard mode again.
Repositioning.
No one said you could do that.
Move as wind.
With infinite
Anyway, you guys shoot them. And I guess I can get this guy to combat. No, not you. Go back there.
Shogun gun.
Alright, then we're going to set on fire. I'm going to set you guys on fire. And rawr. So cool. The lighting from spells is really good too.
Iron hail gunners.
Okay, you guys can be able to get some good shots from there. I'm thinking probably not, honestly. But you know what? Screw it, charge him. Perfect. That did the job. Oh, he's still going. That's surprising. It's very surprising. Oh, they're still going too. Alright, let's shoot them.
pleases the dragon.
Repositioning.
Alright, good.
Sent by dragon.
Move you back up. And yeah, he's going to be there a while, isn't he? Yeah, I think he probably is. Let's see if we can't trigger army losses a little. Rawr. I really love this spell. I really like Lord of Yang for that. It's very quick. It's very spammable. Like, you can use that a lot.
The celestial faithful. By celestial.
And I like spells that you can use a lot.
Hail gunners. Understood.
And oh, more doggos are trying to come in by the looks of it.
The personification of the law.
Seeking Cathay's
Okay,
throne.
good. We can use it again. See what I mean? You can use it a lot. Don't know if I'll get these guys at all. Nah,
Thoughts in harmony.
that's okay.
Born of dragons.
Ow. Rude. What are you doing there? I have no idea. You're facing the wrong way.
Emperor.
Not the brightest, are you, gang? Let's make herself hard to kill with that 44% damage resistance. Perfect.
Stone and steel.
Alright, looks like we're going to get army losses in a second. Good, barely lost a thing. Decisive victory. Okay, so that went well. I just realised if I venerate, that's very disappointing. You've taken insufficient captives. Oh damn. I don't think I've ever seen that. But yeah, a bit of a problem. So I can't replenish these guys because he's the one that did the fighting technically, even though he didn't do any of the fighting. And we didn't get any captives because these guys did all the fighting. So, you know, I guess we just need to execute them and get some leadership, I suppose. Doesn't really do much, but it'll do, I suppose. So ally begins outpost construction. Oh, good. That's brilliant. So in Nangao, now our ally is building a outpost, which means that they will actually contribute to our garrison now, which is lovely. So the Bastion is now on attack, you know, level. And there's Lothar. Where is... Where is... Jiao Min? Jiao Min has disappeared. Is he ambushing? Never ambushing. Did someone attack him? I really have no idea.
So be it.
And who's Min Fang? That's the Jade Custodians. That's not these guys, is it? That's Imperial Wardens. No, Jade Custodians are these guys. What are you doing over here? How very strange. Are you at war with...
It is
I
acceptable.
don't have a clue. I don't have a clue what's going on. So this guy, we're going to level up. So he can only give him one of these abilities. So you can either get him the charge bonus and melee attack, melee defense and leadership, or accuracy and reload skill. All of them are very good, but I think we're going to go with the defense one. Because if we're in a position where we really just need the help, I think it's most likely that we're going to be it's going to be this guy and like one remaining unit of peasants blocking an entrance so we can maximize use of our archers, you know? So we'll go with inspired defense, I think.
An upper hand, indeed.
An upper hand. Now take Snake Gate. This is going to be all about money. We can't even afford it. Oh, this is bad news. Okay. Okay. Does anyone want anything?
The dragon-blooded.
They want a non-aggression pact, but barely. They barely want one. How much you give me? 100. Oh. Someone give me money, please.
Aye. The Celeste
Lord,
No one
The
wants
dragon-blooded.
anything.
on guard.
Oh no, I can't get any money out of anyone. Oh, this is bad
I will
news.
prove myself to the dragons.
I could attack
I
them.
concur.
You don't concur. Don't be ridiculous.
The storm
Oh my god, I can reach them.
I think only
I can
of
reach
the
this
Great
army.
Bastion.
Oh my word, I can reach this army. I think I have to attack this army in order to raise
Witness
enough
my
funds so I can take Snake Gate. But he's tired, because he was in March stance. I can't believe he let himself get caught out like this. So things will be close victory, and even if I auto-resolve, I'll only lose a peasant. But frankly, a land battle, there aren't many land battles. You don't often get to have a land battle in this game. It's pretty rare. Like, if you are having a battle outside of a settlement, it's usually because you set up an ambush. So this will be really nice to just do a land battle, you know? We'll do them while we can. Because a lot of the battles we have will just be like turtling at a settlement or attacking an enemy settlement. So yeah, we're taking them where we can. So another thing as well, because we only have 30 reserve, which is pathetic. It's really bad. And oh good, even lower, lovely. So we only have 30 reserve, which is tragically poor. It's terrible. It's really bad. So I do need to make a concerted effort in future to actually spend like idle time with our lords doing something useful, which is channeling. You just need to be in channeling stance if we're just loitering. That'll be incredibly useful to us. Also, God, this map is so cool. One thing I find a little bit... Oh wow, look at that. There's a huge dragon statue up there. Is that made of like iron? It looks slightly, I don't know, I guess it looks a bit earthy. Is it clay? I don't know. It sort of looks almost rusty, but like, it looks a bit too soft to be rusty maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, the stone looks amazing. But yeah, given how gloomy these maps are, I find it odd how just like quite nice, like beachy almost, tropical. The whole area looks on the campaign map. It's a bit odd. It's like, oh, isn't this nice? Yeah, it's lovely. Lovely holiday destination. Anyway, let's get you over here. Let's just have you chill out back that way. And, yeah, we need the sky junk out in front a bit.
Master of Tempest.
Because we need them to, basically just scare the crap out of these guys. And make them run forwards. Because we really want them to run forwards, so I don't have to go to them.
Stone and steel. They will perish.
Okay. Just take shots what you like. Oh my god, did we do all that damage to the peasant archers? Yeah, we killed 20 men already. Huh. I really wasn't expecting them to be that accurate. I was expecting it to be about that accurate, actually. Yeah, they're very spread out right now. Which is very clever, but a bit annoying. Oh, come on, team. What's your deal? So there are better units back here. They do have some units of Jade crossbowmen. Oh, they do have them mixed up in here too. Ooh, that was a very good hit. There goes half a unit. Marvellous. So they are coming towards us, but slowly. Small peasant archers. See if we can hit them instead. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, go for those peasant archers. You know what? Go for those Jade crossbowmen, actually. Jade Warrior crossbowmen. Also, I just saw a shot go over here. I think the crane gunners of that sky junk just took a pot shot and killed one of the cavalrymen, which is rather impressive. Look at that. Peasant archers out of there. So 103 kills already. Good. Getting some damage in. And yeah, it's a lot of peasant archers. I don't quite know what they're doing. This seems like a weird attack strategy, if I'm honest. So, actually...
The Storm Dragon.
Oh. Oh, it's because Celestial Dragon crossbowman. I think I grabbed all the ranged units that weren't... yes, exactly, Iron Hail Gunners. It's like they knew. Amazing. Okay, anyway, let's turn into a dragon. You know, as is tradition. Ah, bit of a miss. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It'll do. It'll do. So, shall I go deal with them now? I think I will, actually. I think I'm going to send our dragon over here. I'm going to send the dragon over there. That's what we're doing. Because, you know, we're like that.
Attack in unison!
Repositioning.
Come on, get some good shots in there, yeah? Whenever you're ready. You're going to be chasing them for a while, I think.
I hear the heaven.
And remember, she explodes when she runs into people, which will be hilarious.
For the Emperor.
So, look. She's in melee. And then, bang. Bang, bang, bang. You didn't go back. Well, kind of did. In your own way.
Archers.
Oh, what the hell?
It is fated.
What are you doing?
Sent by
I told you guys to do a group attack.
Guided by
And then you
ancestors.
definitely didn't do that.
One.
Alright, well, let's do one of these.
The Lord of heaven.
And... oh, that felt a little bit off.
The celestial wind.
That's going well.
Fight as or what?
Let's go kill them.
Never
And I guess you go attack them. We're not on guard mode again. Ugh. I mean, we are on guard mode again. I wish that would stop. I really do.
Never conquer.
I really wish that would stop.
Warriors.
Okay, all you guys off guard mode.
Emperor expects.
Yeah, that wasn't a bug that I had happen that often to me. Now it just won't stop. I don't know what's changed.
Archers.
Don't know what's changed, but it's
Celestial faithful.
yeah, real nuisance. Real nuisance.
Shenyan's faithful.
Oh, also actually, let's try and get over here because I want to drop a bomb.
Overwhelmed.
I want to drop a bomb,
Mage of the celestial court.
and I also want to drop more lightning. Here we go.
Celestial splendor.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well. Oh no, Skyjunk's getting shot at. That's not good news.
For the moon dragon.
Alright, go interrupt them. We have to.
Restore order.
Need to learn a lesson.
For the Emperor.
Alright, let's just move you guys right in over there. I'm going to wait a few more seconds, and then I'm going to throw in another Ordnance Thunderbolt. Alright, come here, you little sod.
Behold, Azir's might.
Okay, good. Alright, now continue moving. I want to drop that bomb. Oh, there's very little to drop a bomb on anymore, honestly.
My mind is
Just a little bit of a pity.
marching as one.
Move as wind.
Yeah, you guys getting some shots in? Good. And other explosion.
The celestial.
So yeah, 44 kills, not a huge amount, but yeah, that Crystal of Canlan is really good. Really useful. Ah, here we go. Let's drop a bomb.
Whatever is required.
That's the first time we've done that this campaign.
Thoughts
Why can't you... oh my god, you're out of ammunition.
guided by ancestors.
Can't remember that ever happening. Genuinely can't remember that happening. Okay, stay still. Okay, we're not going to attack with the Celestial Dragon Guard until this hits. I don't want to startle them.
Anything.
Excellent.
for Cathay.
And you are doing great. You can use the Potion of Toughness now. Marvellous. Remember, these guys were in march stance, the enemy, so the army has been wiped out. Phew. You. That was fun. How many kills? 352 for this guy, Junk. Close victory. Well, that went well. We got plenty of experience. 5,190. Really good. Load of money. Not as much money as I'd have liked, though, actually. We can get another 5k at the cost of replenishment rate, which I think I might just have to just deal with, because that is an extra turn of upkeep for all our units. So we can't really avoid
There
that.
is no call
We really need it. God, can't wait to get our economy off the ground. We're getting a lot of tax collectors, though. We'll have tax collectors for literally every character that we have. We'll be able to give a tax collector. So unpopular they may be, but the Dragon Empire's greatness and stature is paid for through the fruits and citizens' labour. And a Fuhang monk as well. Very nice. More corruption reduction. I really like these guys. I hope we get like more of a sense of the different sort of monks and things that exist. Because there are like warrior monks and things that are mentioned in various like, well, in odd paragraphs just randomly dotted around unrelated army books. You know what Warhammer's like with distant lands. It always just puts in like almost rumours of units rather than actually describing them in full. But you know, there are rumoured warrior monks, which I think would be really fun.
Miao Ying.
So, Miao Ying. Here we go. So we're getting some of the good, some of the really good abilities now. So this one is a -9 melee defense debuff for lords and heroes within 35 meters when she's in dragon form. So if she turns into a dragon, the enemies become easier to kill. When battle is brought with shock and awe by the lords of the Celestial Empire, some weaker creatures find themselves unable to mount a competent defense. Harmonious makes people in Cathay like us more. And it puts up control and puts down corruption in the local province. This is probably the most boring, but also one that I think is perhaps the most useful. Reinforced Bastion is also very handy, because we will be building up our bastions soon. This one, not so useful. All the Winds of Magic reduction, like cost reductions for a bunch of Law of Life spells doesn't really matter when we aren't going to be using any of those, because we're going to be in dragon form most of the time, so that's not so useful. Opposer of Chaos. This one is disgustingly powerful. So it's melee defense plus 10 when fighting against Norsca, Warriors of Chaos, and Demons of Chaos, and a ward save of 4% for everyone in the army as well. So yeah, that melee defense, that's the whole army, gets that plus 10 melee defense against those factions. It's insane. It's really powerful. Also imposing range, the whole Lord's army gets plus 10% range, and persistent fire is plus 20% reload reduction for the Lord's army. And then finally we get Eye of the Storm, which is just a big attack buff, damage and melee attack. Excuse me, for Miao Ying when she's in combat, which is really good. Really good, when she's in dragon form rather. Yeah, we're going to go Harmonious, for reasons that I will share eventually. So, Yutang Nanman, let's get you Evasion. Brilliant. And I don't know, where are we going to put you? You need to start heading down to Shanyang, don't you? Can we put you in channeling stance? No, we can't. Nope, you use literally all your movement. That's fine. That's fine. You keep on keeping on. Really don't know what Lothar's doing. I'm very concerned about him. Genuinely, I mean, maybe our garrisons can deal with him. Actually, I mean, there is that one unit of Chaos Warriors, the Forsaken and the Aspiring Champions. Those three. It could just sort of grind us to a halt. I think our defensive towers, if we get like a cannon tower or something, then we're laughing, but that'll be expensive. We'll have to hold them off for a while. But yeah, I think like Marauder Horsemen get killed by Peasant Archers pretty easily, and I don't think Chaos Marauders are quite going to be able to hack through just a line of like Jade Warriors, for instance. They don't have the armor piercing to deal with like... I mean, Celestial Dragon Guard can hold out forever. I think we'll be okay if he attacks. I think that's why he's just been pacing. I think that's why he's been pacing. But anyway, let's take the Snake Gate. So that costs too much, I hate it. Now you can step outside, and we can replace you with our garrison. And we got a Tormentor Sword, because we completed that mission. So that is excellent. In fact, do I want to give that to Miao Ying? Because she's got a bit of a rubbish sword, right? Sword of Swift Slaying, which isn't bad. But the Tormentor Sword is better, because you'll be able to pin enemies in place. And that also works when you're flying overhead. So you can actually have her fly overhead and pin a bunch of enemies that are in front of your ranged units, and then you can go off and eat somebody. You know, no problem. Go off and eat somebody in a minute. But, yeah, Tormentor Sword, very useful. And it replenishes when you're in combat, which she will always be in combat. Like, we're not going to have her hang about not being useful. So, yeah, really good weapon to have this. So those that take a wound from the jagged blade of the Tormentor Sword will not only feel pain, their thoughts will be racked with terrible omens. Did I even say what it did yet? No, I didn't. I think I just expected you all to know what it is, because I've been doing this for so long. But I keep having to remind myself this is a brand new game, and a lot of you might not have seen this game before. So legacy items from the other games, you know, I still need to explain them. So the Tormentor Sword, it lowers enemy melee attack, and it means they cannot move. It'll pin them in place for 9 seconds, which is enough to get an extra, like, volley or two in. And it kills their momentum as well. So, you know, if they're sort of on the charge, and then suddenly they stop, then they have to kind of wind up the charge again. So it's more than 9 seconds of them sort of being useless. It's great. So, really, really good. Really good to have. So... yep, we did indeed occupy Snakegate. We did it. We did it, and we are building it back. So, you are welcome. And we also control 2 provinces now. I was just thinking, didn't we already? But no, we never actually took the town of Asher, so we don't have the whole of Warpstone Desert yet. Not yet. Soon. 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 You control 1 province, but more land must be acquired if you are to fund a successful war machine. Send out your armies to seize more territory from your enemies. Don't tell me what to do. Alright, go on. So, we are being attacked now. It is invasion time for the gates. So, these guys will just start throwing themselves at the walls, and possibly even Flaltras as well. We'll see. So I'm very glad I did this, but I hate that you have to do this. I feel like this shouldn't still be a sort of a necessary, you know, thing to fiddle with. You should just be able to opt into paying money and not throwing all of your troops away. Because, yeah, if you weren't aware of this, if I had taken it, all of these units would be down to about, like, 15% health. It just literally just sucks up. You know, it's like horrible attrition for all your units when you colonize a place. It is literally your army will become the citizenry, which is very odd when just one guy can turn up with 2,500 quid and do it, you know, and just populate the place. So one thing that is nice, though, is if you do end up using your army to populate the place, it costs you less. So depending on how many troops you have, it's cheaper to take the Snake Gate, but there was no way I could take it using my troops to colonize a place. So yeah, it's a problem. It's very odd. I don't know why they never give you the option. I would like that a lot. That's top of the list now. There's been a bunch of quality of life changes added to Game 3, but that hasn't been added yet. So, oh, 4,000. We'd just be bankrupt if we got that. We really need to upgrade this stuff. Like, we are definitely behind the curve. Although we are only on turn 12, which is actually pathetic that we still have barely gone anywhere. I'm kind of surprised. Me chatting like this tends to do it. Tends to slow things down a bit. That's 4 grand as well. They're all 4 grand. That's £1 grand to get my Jade Warrior crossbow, but I would quite like to get them. Not that I can afford them, though. These cost 130 each. I am tempted to get rid of these Iron Hail Gunners. Or at least some of them. It's just genuinely, with the Snake Gate here, I think we're fine. Like, I don't think we have to worry too much. So we'll do that. That'll save us a bit of extra cash. I think it's worth doing. So commandment available in the Snake Gate. Sadly, we can't actually get the, what was it? This one. We can't get the Sea Dragon's Edict, sadly, for the extra trade income. I did mention that earlier, but I have to correct myself. That isn't here. So we get the Bastion Reinforced, Bastion Patrolled, Bastion Enhanced, or Bastion Restored. So they're all unique, which is quite cool. I'm tempted to go Bastion Restored, so we can get these guys back up to full health quickly. I think that would be quite useful. Outpost available. We're not doing that. Let's crack on. Okay, we're being attacked. I mean, I think we'll be okay. Okay, you know what? That's four armies. I mean, little armies, mostly marauders. Some are injured, but I don't know what the state of this is going to be. I actually have no idea how this is going to be. I mean, actually, I can look at the terrain. It's just we just colonized this, so it's still in ruins. So I don't know what will happen if it's still in ruins. I mean, it looks fine. So I guess we just have a gate battle now, which sounds awesome. So yeah, screw it, let's do this. Alright. So, okay, yeah, I see. I see what's happened. So, yeah, because we haven't built this place up yet, all of our walls are trash. They are all broken. Every destructible piece of the walls has been destructed, which is how words work now, I've decided. Okay, I don't think we can hold the walls then. Because, I mean, there's this stuff here, sure. But there's going to be a lot more coming. And so one big thing with Total War Warhammer 3 is that if the enemy gets it in their head that they want to go somewhere, it doesn't matter what you put in their way, they'll just keep going. They are incredibly stubborn like that. So especially in sieges where they've decided, no, I want to go to the capture point at the back, they'll just force their way through your lines. So you can't really spread out a lot. We need to have full-back plans. We need to really, like, block an area, like, properly with a bunch of, you know, spearmen or something. We need to make use of these choke points. So what we could do... So this is quite an easy one to hold, I think. Just these little edges. So if I put our Iron Hail gunners on the edges here... Right, and then probably block here as well. We could build towers in these spots on the corners because you can't climb up like here, for instance. You can't climb up here. This is just decorative. At least I'm pretty sure it's just decorative. Yeah, like I've never seen anyone go up there. I'm pretty sure that's decorative. Like there's no animation for climbing steps. I'm sure that's just decorative. Aw, poor little folk with their little market, little bazaar, and it looks like a lot of spices. Maybe it's just food. Is that peppers? Yeah, I think that's red and green peppers and a lot of rice. Not sure what that is. Maybe brown rice. And don't know. Green. It's just some delicious green. Anyway, enough looking at this stuff. Right, we've got a battle to do. I just like the little details. I can't help it. Anyway, we're going to block these areas, okay? We're going to block those areas. We're going to put Jade Warriors. Okay, like at the bottom. We're going to put them at the bottom. So that way, these guys can shoot over. We're also going to put archers up here. Okay. And it's going to be great. Good. Now, other Jade Warriors. Put them down here. So again, we want them positioned at the bottom of the slope. So basically, the enemy that are at the bottom of the slope will be able to shoot at with our Iron Hail gunners. That's the idea. Yeah, you can go there. And then we have a bunch of other archers. So let's see. You know what? I feel like maybe I should like just group these. So that's left. All right, and this is going to be right. So put them up there too. So I want to make sure that all my archers... Hang on, some are in skirmish mode, so we're turning that off. We're turning on toggle guard mode. And these guys are... Good, none of them are on guard mode. I don't think any of them are either, we'll just make sure. So now we have one more Jade Warrior unit. So, okay, to guard this... We only need to guard these bridges, so actually I think the rest of our army should just be up here. And in fact, do I want to have, like, these guys just in the middle? Just have them here, so any unit sort of pushing up from the center just get shot at as they're filtering into the sides. Although I guess having a choke point doesn't really help much if I'm not going to shoot them. Also, we do need this to be firing at people. So maybe that's not the thing we want to defend. Maybe just getting that, and I can deploy further back? Maybe if I deploy here, actually, instead of here, then I just block that as well? Is that a good idea? Not sure. I feel like we just don't have enough units, because we don't have the garrison. Normally we'd have this whole army, and basically another full stack from the garrison. So we'd have quite a lot. So, you know, there is that. Alright, let's just say 2 on the left, okay? So if we have 2 units, where do we block? I mean, here, maybe. Here, maybe. Or there, perhaps. So that tower can just keep shooting. If there's only one, I really feel like we need a second unit here.
Jade Warriors!
And you'll have to stay there. And then this final unit I guess we need to block. Oh, because they can go through that way too, right? Yeah, they can just keep going straight into the center. So we do actually need to block that too. So I guess you go downstairs, right? You're blocking this now, I've decided. Whereas you are going to have to block here with the help of our Lord, I reckon. I feel like the center bits are going to get real hurt. Actually, you're here too. So you know what? You guys block here, okay? You guys block here, you're gonna do great, probably. Maybe. So that'll do. I think. So we got that blocked, we got that blocked. This area's blocked. If that's the case, maybe we should bring them down here too. Kinda wish I had some archers down here though. Maybe I should bring these guys down here. I'll bring one unit down here. Like up here, right? That works.
Wind and fire.
And I'm going to send another unit over that way. I think just 2 units there will probably do the job. Okay, so we'll do something like that. Oh, and we have more spearmen. Why do we keep getting these spearmen? I feel like we've positioned way more spearmen than we have. I'm very surprised and kind of elated. We'll move you here, because we've got more Jade Warriors on the other side. So that'll have to do. I'm most worried about the enemy commanders. I think they're actually going to do quite a lot of work. So we can build barricades around the place, of course. We can build towers, quite a few of them. I'm just trying to figure out which ones are best, because like this one can't really shoot through here. You know, it can't shoot into units down here. It can't shoot to help out this, unless I fall back quite substantially. Which actually might as well, right? You can reach, maybe you can reach through, like firing down there. Maybe. Hopefully. Really hard to say. I put them here, but they tend to be a bit funny when they don't have good firing arc. I may just have to fall back and let them just sort of slip in weirdly. I don't know. I can build a tower there. God, this is taking a lot of planning, I know, but we are having to ration our forces quite a lot. And as you can see from all the zigzags and things, I mean, what we could do is literally just... I mean, this is all we actually have to defend. So we could just block that, and block this, and call it a day. We could just do that, and let them all come right in. It just feels like a bit of a lame way to do it. It just feels a bit boring, not using most of the map. Also, look at all this. Look at the details here. Actually got little farms around the place. You know, just trying to grow what they can in this area. Anyway, we'll start, and we'll hope for the best. I've already spent like 10 minutes, I think, trying to organise this. Genuinely. And we do have reinforcements coming ourselves. We have that dude, that one guy. And yep, victory is inevitable. You sure are.
Thoughts in harmony.
Alright, let's speed this up. So we are going to start getting some supplies. I mean, I have no idea what to spend them on. I really have no idea. I think I might start building the towers here, in these ones, for if they do break through, I can fall back to them. Though, maybe just these ones, because I feel like they'll probably try and push up this way, or up either, you know, either way, I suppose. Alright, let's start building towers. I also really hope they do go up these side bits, because I really want the Iron Hail Gunners to do the work. Also, I did push them up further than I did with these ones. And yeah, they are pouring into the middle. But they are taking some damage from our archers. So that's good news. That's good news. These archers are doing things. 3 kills. Yeah. You wish you had 3 kills? Sure you do. Alright, that'll take a minute to build, sadly. Alright, let's build this one as well. Or... do I want to start building these ones in the middle? Because they do have good range. Like, they should be able to shoot anything down here, too. And there is a whole other army coming from the middle, so... let's try it. It's going to build them everywhere. This will be quite a long battle, I'd wager.
The celestial faithful.
So, you know. Go against some archer fire in. We're actually shooting at their lord. That's interesting.
Descendant of dragons.
And... you know, we are taking some pretty stiff damage from these Norscan warhounds that I think is probably going to... oh, you know what? We're getting through them. We're getting through them. Alright, we're going to wait for some more marauders to get into here. good.
Celestial light.
For Cathay!
Yeah, I might actually disconnect them from the walls. I feel like the ones on the walls don't really do anything. I feel like most of the units don't actually attack, which obviously is no good at all. I think literally just having them there is better.
Shenyang sends us.
I don't think that's intentional, but I feel like that's how it actually works.
Thoughts in harmony.
And, okay, units will be coming this way. God, there's so many enemies pouring in.
Thoughts in harmony.
Actually, no, that seemed to be fairly good.
Naturally. Wind and fire.
Come on, what
The
is your
Emperor
problem?
Expects.
Ah, there we go.
Seeking Cathay's foes.
Sure you are. Alright, you guys are doing okay. I didn't necessarily want you to run off like that, but honestly, I kind of like that this guy is stranded a bit.
This way.
That went well.
At once.
That went very well. It does some great damage.
Thoughts in harmony.
No, don't move there.
No.
Oh my
I will
god,
not
stop.
tolerate this loss.
There we go.
Repositioning.
Shogun gun sorcerer.
Alright, do I need to give us some damage resistance? I think I give them damage resistance.
The winds. Ready to
Right, I hope she
rule.
wins.
Peasant
I hope
archers.
she does some good work over there.
Order and
This is going okay, but not great. Oh, you guys aren't quite in the right
marching as
spot.
one.
You guys haven't done anything yet, because no one is coming up here. I'm sure someone will at some point, but if they start pushing through, I can just deploy back here.
Order and
You know?
balance.
Oh, these are Jade Warriors as well. I kind of forgot about that. I'm actually going to put you on guard mode, so you don't wander off if you get some kills in.
Archers.
Alright, you move back this way.
By dragons.
You move back this way. I feel like that's just going to be more effective. Okay, good. Units are coming in.
The celestial
Are you going to be able to
faithful.
reach them?
Bringing
That's what I want to know.
Each of
Okay,
these
are you
is
going to be able to
the
shoot from there?
dragons.
I really hope so. Hope I get some good
Born of
line of
dragons.
sight. Okay, let's blow you guys up.
8 winds.
I say blow them up. Just, you know, scold them
There.
to death.
Seeking opportunity.
Alright, we are suffering some damage back here. That's for sure. We do have a tower there, though.
Reclaim it. In
We
the
can build another tower
Emperor's
here.
name.
Actually, quite a good one. Let's get a cannon tower. You know, because we can afford it.
Peasant archers.
That's going well. Are you able to shoot? You're not able to shoot a thing, are you? No, you're about to be able to shoot, and then you couldn't. Okay, this slope
The
is
celestial faithful.
bad. That's fine.
Repositioning.
You pull
Whatever
back.
is required.
You pull back.
Archers.
Alright, you guys doing okay? Jade Warriors should be able to win on the slope. Okay, you get a nice arc over there. We should be okay.
Never conquered.
Defenders of Cathay.
Ooh, this is looking a bit iffy, though. This is
This
starting to look a little bit iffy. We don't have much else to fill up that gap.
Jade
And those
Warriors.
Jade Warriors are having some trouble.
Stone and steel.
So let's shimmy you over,
Infinite pride.
and you as well. If we can kill these guys, that would be great.
Restore
I would be
order.
a big fan of that.
Peasant archers. Warriors.
Alright, let's take those Norscan hounds and see if we can't hit these,
Immediately. It pleases
hit this guy with the guns, and then these two can kill them. Alright, it's all going to work out great. Keep setting fire to them. We do have the cannon tower almost built, though I don't know if it'll be able to hit anything, honestly. And we do have this one as well. May as well get a tower there.
Guided by
Can you guys even hit from there? I really have no idea. Like, are you even trying?
For
You should
Cathay.
have a good firing arc from there.
Stone and steel.
You're
Archers.
just being a bit shy, or what?
Immediately.
Yeah, they are shooting. They are able to shoot. They just weren't. So that's great. Thanks, team. Thanks, guys. That's marvellous. Yeah, I don't know what to do over here. Not a clue. So I think maybe I do need to set up somewhere. I guess I'll just set up here.
March in order the ranks.
And inevitably when these guys run away, I'll be able to shoot them as they run up the slopes. That might be enough.
Sound the retreat.
So I think we're winning. Oh, hang on.
Attacking unison.
Let's pull you back up. Let's pull you back up and have you guys start shooting over here. And oh no. Our blood dragon Shigengen.
Sound the retreat.
Why can't I say that? Seriously.
Conquered.
So strange.
Formation.
Such a strange thing that I can't say that.
Repositioning.
So peculiar.
Guided by ancestors. Move as wind. Zhenyang sends us. Seeking
Got no idea.
Cathay's
Oh
foes.
god, they're here. Oh, they've changed their mind. Okay,
It pleases the dragon.
thanks. Thanks, enemies.
Dragons!
Okay, so that went well.
Hear my prayer!
You guys are still in the fight. You guys
Warriors!
aren't for much longer.
Our ancestors decree
Keep.
they will perish.
And Jade Warriors are starting to go down. Can build more towers though. Let's get another piercing tower here.
Iron hail
That's going to take a while to build, mind you. We have that cannon tower here as well.
Offspring of dragons!
Alright, you need to find your way back somehow, don't you?
Leading the
Yeah.
way!
Also, we do have this guy. You know what? You charge in, okay? You're going to charge in. And, oh my god. Run, 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 run.
Repositioning!
Don't let them get you.
I shape the wind!
Come on. Oh, we have this cannon tower or whatever it is.
Descendant of dragons!
Throwing shade.
Stone and steel.
Bring in harmony.
Whatever is
Okay.
required.
Let's get you guys back here. Oh, they're still throwing nonsense at you. Okay, you try and interrupt them, please.
Defenders of Cathay.
You better defend Cathay.
Forts.
You better not just be saying that.
Harmony.
Oh, you guys are back?
Jade
Good.
Warriors.
Okay, you know what? This is okay. This is okay. This isn't.
Archers.
Yeah, this very isn't. This very isn't okay.
Dragon.
Alright, how is my... Alright, you're still going.
Shogun gun
This is very confusing. Okay, you guys go chase... They shattered. Oh my god. We did it. We held them off. That was getting a little bleak. That was definitely getting a little bleak. Though we did have a lot of towers and had quite a long way to travel. I know they can take over the capture points, but... yeah, they would have taken a lot of damage just randomly from towers. I'm hearing cannonballs going off as well. But, wow. Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. And hopefully we don't get attacked again, and all of this will be rebuilt next turn, and we'll have a garrison. That's the hope. But we have just fought off, I think, the entire invasion. So, hopefully we're okay. Okay, we did great. If we venerate, we'll get 16% casualty replenishment immediately. That's a big deal. That's a very big deal. It looks like they can attack us again next turn, though, but... I mean, it'll only be easier next time, right? Oh, amazing. That's not amazing. Not like Federation. This is amazing. The fact we're able to actually build up Snake Gate. And... armies upkeep minus 25%. Oh, so good. So we go up to actually 65% reduction in upkeep for local armies, which is amazing. Also, this gives us growth, but one thing I love about this tree is that you can put this up, right, and you get growth, 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 growth. And then this one is plus 10 growth. Wait, plus 50, plus 10? Yeah, because this gives it to all provinces. So when, I mean, there's like no other building does this. So normally what happens with your growth buildings, you only keep them around in case you want the casualty replenishment rate. But otherwise, you just demolish them and build something else, because they're kind of a waste of space. But here, though, with all the gates, you can just benefit the rest of your empire with the growth buildings, which is really cool. You know, it's really nice to have. I think that's such a great idea, just for the final one. Because if you're tier 5, then the population surplus doesn't matter. You know, you're not going any higher. So, it's just really clever. But we are going to go for the upkeep one, even though I would love the growth one, to try and speed things up a bit. And actually, the Bastion lumber pile, so we get more defensive supplies, is also really good. But we need that upkeep and reduction, so this army can continue to hold this. Also, Snake Gate now has a full garrison. Oh, so good. Yeah, so we're fine. We did it, guys. We did it. Also, what's going on here? So, this is now under new leadership. Is there an army kicking around? Because Kairos Fate Weaver owns this now. Zhao Min is... I mean, what is he doing? Who are you at war with? Honestly.
Iron Dragon's assistance.
You're at war with Descent Lords of Xinjiang and the Oracles of Zinj. So where were you headed? Where were you going? Also, give me military access and pay me for it. Thank you. Good lad. So strange. I really have no idea. I really don't have a clue where he's going. Our brother is weird. Our brother is very strange. So we discovered an ambusher. I mean, okay, fine. And we just got fletching mentors. Where's that put this? So we're on Yang 2 right now. Because the Moon Empress blesses every arrow in the Celestial Empire, it is contingent upon our fletchers to construct them with the utmost care, and our archers to not waste even a single shot. Extra ammunition for peasant archers. Next up, dragon scales for more yin, which is exactly what we need. Brilliant. And the taunting of Qian Qi. Oh, to destroy that faction. So we're not going to get the Ogre Blade now, because the faction got absorbed into a different one. which seems a bit silly. We should still need to take this, but it's fine. That's fine by me. Gifts for all the family. Raid a region belonging to the Western Provinces. What? And the Western Provinces will like us for it. That's so clever. Bestow pillage and ruin with efficiency, and our kin shall show gratitude. In time, they may even swear themselves to us. Bestow pillage and ruin with efficiency. Okay, I don't quite understand the angle here. So is this literally just an intimidation effort? Is this literally us just intimidating them by raiding their territory? And you go, I'm taking what's mine, so shut up. And they go, oh yes, yes miss. I'm like, what is going on with that? I have no idea. But the Western Provinces. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's enemies of the Western Provinces. Okay, that... It's been a long day. I'm frazzled after that battle. But yeah, okay, so it's enemies of the Western Provinces. So it's... Yeah, I mean, yeah, it just makes sense. I don't need to track backwards from the crazy gymnastics of logic I was having to do. It's just, yeah, raid the enemies and they will like us for raiding their enemies. It's not that complicated. But anyway, maintain control of 3 provinces, either by direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. It is only through conquest that true power may be achieved. Build your forces, take the fight to your enemies, and capture their settlements for yourself. The additional facilities and income brought under your banner will afford you yet greater power to wage war. 5 grand and a talisman of endurance, which is brilliant. 12% ward save. That is a killer item. Love that. Love that. And we are on our way to getting that because we're headed down to the Tower of Asher. Although getting rid of the City of Monkeys might not be a bad idea either. But I'm assuming our brother will
Miao Ying.
handle that eventually. I know he's currently off on his tour, but you know, he'll get there eventually. And yeah, I'm giving him the Trickster Shard just because I can. It's not an item I like much, but you know. Let's get... I mean, Comet to Cassandra is brilliant. Chain Lightning is a bit more exciting, though it runs off in random directions. Comet to Cassandra. Let's go with that. Let's do that one. And can we afford to spend a bit of money? I mean, technically, yes. Technically, we can get this town. That would be nice. And you can probably help us out a bit more. So, Will of the Dragons, leadership in the area? Bit rubbish. More inspired defense. Could do that. So this gives expert charge defense as well. And it lasts for a little longer as well, which is nice. Though longer cooldown, so you can't do it as often. But yeah, that's quite good. And then even longer cooldown, but longer duration. And way more melee defense. Plus 40 melee defense is insane. Plus 40 melee defense for 30 seconds. It's crazy.
A worthy addition.
Really good ability. Also, I was going to have a look. So he doesn't have a tax collector. So if I give him that, Snakegate doesn't make much money, but... I mean, neither does Nangao, really. But if I head him back this way, are we going to be... still on minus 41. Wow. And if Lothar here attacks anything, I think we might be destitute again. But I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. Probably a terrible idea. Although, you know what? Potion of Speed, I never use, so I'm going to sell it. So we've got 100 quid now. Isn't that fun? I love that you can do that. And yeah, you can also merge them. So these 2 weapons, for instance, I don't know why Tormentor Sword is a common item. It's very good. I mean, it did get debuffed a lot. It used to pause people in place for like 20 seconds or something. It was ridiculous. But yeah, you can actually combine 2 different items and you'll get another random item. If it's 2 items of the same rarity. Which is really cool. I think it's really fun that they've sort of added more sort of crafting and RPG elements into it, you know? I really like it. So you don't end up with just stuff wasting space. So I do enjoy it. So here, let's get... So I could get Surefire, so that all my missiles are better, do more damage. Though, just sheer numbers, I think we're fine. I think we just need to clear up the enemy quicker. So let's get a Wall of Wind and Fire. And let's level it up to max. In fact, Dragon Breath leveled up again would be quite nice. So let's get one of those, and let's get this leveled up again, so we can spam it for cheaper. Because I actually really like that. I mean, minus 50% cooldown to Dragon's Breath. Yeah, but I use that a lot. Be a lot of fun. And we can move the compass once more. So Celestial Lake is maxed out right now. So we're getting maximum growth and income bonus. Oh crap, if I move we won't have the income bonuses. I guess you're staying here for now. Enjoy. that'll do. Okay, so guys, I should have ended this episode like an hour ago, so I'm going to end it now. So, if you enjoyed this, comment, like, subscribe. You know, links in the description for affiliate links and stuff. And yeah, see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys. Laters.